Hey, what I do, YouTube? This is the Real Wrestling Crew back again with Real Wrestling episode 33. My name is Yakis. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Go ahead.
The real install.
The concept.
Alright. Before we start, I want to say one thing. If you were to check out my YouTube page, Diakis666, I did a little, I played around with it a little bit, got some new playlists up. Yes, every last episode of Real Wrestling is now in a playlist, even the ones with the crappy audio. So yeah, y'all can go check that out. All kinds of videos. We have more videos coming out. Might be a new a random wrestling, of course, Real Wrestling. I might come out with some more other videos. I don't know, but anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. Guess we're talking about the WWE Payback 2015 first. What is everybody's overall review of it, or what's your score for it?
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Way higher than mine. Pick that I have.
Wow. Main event, but it was gonna be a 7, but the main event.
It's so sad. I'm trying to remember. I forgot. So it must be a bit pretty low.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but if I can't remember your main fucking event, something wrong.
It was a fatal 4-way.
The Shield powerbomb.
Yeah, I know. I remember now. That was That must have been the only good part of it. Cause I don't remember anything else. I know. It's a running fucking joke. Cause I honestly forgot.
Well, you're running out with it, and I'll give you a score. Damn it.
I don't have an actual score. Probably about 6.
Can I give you an NA then?
Probably about 6.
Can I give you an NA then?
He said 6 or 7.
6. Damn, I was gonna give you an NA anyway.
I'm giving it a 9.
A 9? God damn! Whitey, what is your score? Since we didn't get the score for
yeah, please do.
Hashtag Bret Hart 4 out of 10.
Seriously?
For real, that was about a 6. It was good, but it wasn't like amazing. It's mostly forgettable.
Oh, I was right. They did get 23 minutes.
Hence why I was just saying.
As we go through the matches, I would say.
Let me think here.
It would have been.
What's that?
I said it would have been way better to tag the 2 out of 3 falls match. We got more time.
78% of my score was story development.
Yeah, I'm about to say it depends on how you enjoy these matches, because I didn't care for a lot of them. Now, was they good? I don't know.
The pre-show matches were not good. Pre-show matches were not good.
I didn't get the pay-per-view review. Let me think here.
I'm just going strictly 8 out of 10 off the match.
I never paid much attention to I never got the pre-show.
Well, time to do some Diakis math. Let me see here. That match, we got some color in that match. So it shoots it up to a 9. But let's see here. I'm disregarding the Ascension match. That never existed. It's like the Maple Syrup Mafia. Please don't listen to this. Let me see here. New Day, I pushed up to a 9.5, but unfortunately on my scale, the highest you can get is a 9. It's not WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt versus Ryback, I got too much time. John Cena, I love that match, even though the ending could have been better. Naomi and Tamina, just them two, push it up another point. Let's see here. I actually like the no decision between Neville and King Barrett. I did like that. I don't know why, I just like it. And okay, if I had to give it a review, I'd probably rate the same thing I rated what was it? What's the last name? Extreme Rules. 6.9. Yeah, 6.9. And that's not a sex joke. That's why I really rate it, because that's how I feel about it. It almost made a C, but I'm the asshole teacher that won't give you that one fucking point so you can pass. So you're retaining, bitch. All right, let's go. Should we do the pre-show or just skip that shit?
Nah, them shit is terrible.
Okay.
Let's just give the results. I think R-Truth
won.
Yeah, R-Truth started.
And the Ascension won for some guy.
Cody. And then the Ascension beat the Meta Powers, which was kind of shocking. I think out of everybody I heard who gave predictions for the show, that's the only one they got wrong.
Yeah.
That's why my score was like a 6, because it was very predictable, and Monday Night Raw after Raw, you just kind of forgot about it.
Understandable.
Yeah, because remember I made that joke, remember when you used to love to watch Raw after pay-per-views? I didn't give a fuck about Raw.
Even though Raw wasn't that bad either.
Especially with NXT being 4 days
let's
later.
go ahead and go into the.
Well, first, the roster is said it. Let's do the Raw before we get in there, because we're going to mix them together.
No, I was talking.
No, I think since we're going to talk about Raw in between, might as well say who watched Raw when you think of that Raw.
What, after the fact?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. I hear what you're saying now. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck happened?
I'm getting that Raw. I'm getting that Raw
Hence my
7.
point from.
Oh no! All right now, my bad.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. You get it wrong 7.
Because they had 2 moments, and those 2 moments really why I'm giving it 7.
You know
We'll
what?
get to those.
I think just because of those 2 moments alone, I want to give it higher than the 7. Now, as a show, yeah, 7. That's what I go by. As a show, 7.
Well, you mean the Raw before?
No, after.
After?
Payback.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.5.
Because if you watched it,
I wasn't finna give it a high score just off 2 segments. I'm grading about a whole show, so that brought it down to 7. All right, because you watched it.
What? I watched it, but
just rating.
it was I rated it as an 8 purely just because of Kevin Owens.
See, that's what I was gonna do, but I was like, you know what? The whole show, I like the rest of that I gave like a 9. But then I brought in the whole show, and that dropped my score.
The whole show felt 6.5.
I mean, I'll say, like, sure, if I ain't taking the whole show, I'll probably give it a 9.5.
See, me and you on the same page.
I like what they did.
I just parts of the show I actually like.
Yeah, it was.
So what's the rest match?
Problem is I just don't remember Raw that well.
First match.
Well, you
Why
was on
would
one
you?
frame the entire time.
I gave that Raw a no decision.
Damn.
We guess we go into the Payback pay-per-view.
Did Sheamus and Dolph open up the show?
Yeah, Sheamus and Dolph.
I made a mention.
No, it was the Meta Powers.
No,
that was the pre-show.
I made a mention.
We already covered it.
We already covered that trash.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well,
Actually, let me say something about that. I don't get what was the Ascension actually winning a way to set up that feud, or what? What is that?
I don't know because nobody told us how to. I
It
mean, the feud just
confused the
came
hell out of me.
because the feud had no backbone to it. It just came out of nowhere one night that the Ascension was beating up on the.
You talking about the Meta Powers?
Yeah, the Meta
The
Powers
Meta
just came out of
Powers
nowhere.
formed, and the Ascension just said, "Y'all are a bunch of jokes. We're a real tag team."
And
What
that's
happened
not-
was,
that's not
There
how
was
you-
a match between Sandow and Axel.
Yeah.
And the Ascension just came out there and said, y'all are a joke for copying them, and then they jumped them.
Yeah, even though
It
they're.
led to the match.
Says the
Yeah.
Demolition knockoff.
And that's no way to build a storyline. It really
That's
just
nice.
came out of nowhere. How are you supposed to latch on to that?
Hey, actually, that one's actually a pretty good start to it. That makes a lot more sense. At least you saw it on TV. That makes a lot more sense.
But they didn't follow up on it.
Now, listen to me
They got
first.
a pay-per-view match.
Let me finish. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than years ago when Kane started beat up on Rey Mysterio ass for no goddamn reason. And they didn't show it on TV. They just came with some bullshit. Well, something happened backstage causing them not to like him. What, motherfucker?
What about that time Kane got coffee spilled on him and feuded with Jericho for like 3 months?
That was weird.
So at least this one works.
But that's not how you build a storyline.
Because then with Ascension, you got to do a storyline somehow.
NXT shows you how to build storylines. Bringing two
Well,
people
it's
out of nowhere, then having a match that Sunday is not how you build a storyline.
Well,
You know how WWE builds storylines?
Their plan was just to put them two together as a joke, and they needed a team of faith, and they chose the Ascension.
You know how
simple.
you know-
There wasn't no
Go ahead.
long-term plan for this. This shit over already.
But the thing is,
The Ascension so bombing the bear.
the thing is, both of these teams are buried to hell. I'm surprised they were on the pre-show.
Well, that's just the thing. They were buried so deep they wound up in China.
and all them Sandow Axel still have jobs.
And
Cause they good at being their joke characters.
exactly, and I don't know who I was talking to, but I said Sandow is gonna go right back to being a joke. When this shit with the man over with, they ain't never gonna push him to the moon. They should, but I seen it coming.
And it breaks.
It's just the way they operate.
It's just like this. Sandow just like Santino. Clearly, he doesn't give a damn about getting pushed to the moon.
Man, that's
He
not-
likes it. He just likes playing his
That's
character.
not how you build characters.
Yeah, it is. You bury them in TV. And the whole thing grow.
Because he's trying to be serious as a serious wrestler. That's not how you build.
Look at
He's
Dean
trying
Ambrose.
But he's trying to be like Santino. Sandow's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's doing a great job at it.
This man can't stay buried.
I agree with that, but at the same time, though, if the guy's getting over and there's money to be made off from pushing.
Yeah, but what's the point of pushing if he doesn't even care about being pushed?
I mean, why
He
has he
probably
done
does.
it? Why has he done it?
Part of it is entertainment.
It's just he's sucking it up because MVP sucked it up too, and he ended up getting the title out of it, even though the title meant something when he won it at that time. But
He's like I said, he's entertaining. He was Miz stunt double. He didn't do much but get the crowd crunk. He was just a great character.
yeah,
So he don't care about getting pushed up there. That's what his job is.
don't worry.
That's entertainment.
Before we move on, that's not what I was talking about. I know he don't care, but the company doesn't care. That's the problem.
yeah,
the company
what-
doesn't
WWE
care.
has always done it. Always had guy characters up there.
That's true.
yeah, but I mean, you see Sandow got over with. You know
He
that.
has-
You know
That's what I was saying. Is Sandow's over where you could have pushed him serious. They didn't even try. It's like they kept saying we're just gonna have him a gag character, even though he is over.
But did he not try, or did he did not want to do it? That's the thing.
Well, yeah, we don't know
said Santino just liked where he was. He didn't want.
Santino wasn't going nowhere anywhere, but I agree.
But
with
he
that.
could have.
But you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Sandow got over. That means you know what's gonna happen when they break this team up. Bury him.
Well,
He should have been
how
buried.
dare no,
He should have been buried multiple times by now.
no
He's still
concept.
here.
What happened was, how dare he get over when it was meant to be? He was meant to get buried because he was the Miz's stunt double. That's almost a cosmic punishment to be Miz's stunt double. And then look what happened. How dare he get over on his own?
Are you being that's the most assholish way possible?
Yes, but you know Vince probably thinks like that. How dare he get over his own? Damn it!
Damn it!
We'll give you
I'm
another
gonna bury
game.
you, damn
Why
it.
he got over it anyway? Because that was supposed to have been a one-night thing.
It was hilarious.
It was so good. You just kept
Yeah,
going
no,
on with
yeah,
it.
they did it at a show and the fans loved it.
Wait, why are we talking? Wait, what were we just talking about? Dolph Ziggler?
No,
No,
trying
we
to get into that.
Yeah,
man,
but
because
the-
it's-
Diakis
I
was-
made a point where I was talking about
Yeah, then we will.
what was the point of this match,
Yeah,
and then we went off on a tangent, which is
Yeah.
a good thing.
then we will.
Now we need to go back where the hell we were going, because
Yeah, I went back into trash in WWE for not knowing how to build people.
Cause I went to a blank like we went way off.
I was just about to say, you know how WWE builds people. They bury them first, and
Hey, concept. Do you know
Like a rise up.
that you and Vince agree on something?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you know I'm to bleep that guy's name right.
Yeah.
You can say his first name, you can't say his last name.
Yeah,
though.
Diakis, I agree with you. They bury him and then
Because he said something about how, man, they don't know how to build new stars.
Oh, I remember reading that article.
Yeah, you don't know how to keep companies alive.
But
Either.
they-
Shut the fuck up.
I'm like,
But yeah, you're right, Diakis. They bury him, then they throw shit on him,
He sure knows how
and
to
then they
make pipe
sprout
with
up.
Southern Styles, though.
then they cut that crop,
God,
then they bury him again and throw more
I
shit
swear
on
to
him.
God, if I want to spit on my keyboard, I would smack the
I mean,
shot.
he has a point that now they're getting kind of lazy about building new talent.
All right.
Hey, let's get into Sheamus.
Let's
Yeah,
go into
yeah,
Sheamus
yeah.
versus Dolph Ziggler, who got executed.
Yeah,
Then got lucky, bastard.
it was.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. It was a good match.
Yeah,
Too bad it had to end early.
Yeah, we got some color in this.
yeah.
match,
The
man.
blood helped, even if it was just for like 2 minutes.
Remember, Dolph and Sheamus always have good matches.
It's
They
just
just-
Dolph
they
never
chemistry.
wins them.
Yeah. That's why I got last month wrong.
And Dolph got his revenge.
Pretty
Dolph,
bad you got the roll up.
and Dolph got his revenge. Made Sheamus kiss his arse.
And this is where I was different from almost everybody and was wrong. Because I picked Dolph to win this match. I'm thinking you got all these heels that should win this on this show. We need to get some faces over. I would think this show's called Payback. Let's have Dolph just own Sheamus.
Well, Dolph.
Then Sheamus could beat him the next
Well,
night.
When
off.
has Dolph never
won.
owned anybody except for that one time where he just.
He owned AJ.
That's what I was about to say. Other than that one time, he just went total savage on AJ. When else has he ever owned somebody?
Selling.
But everybody was like, yeah, Sheamus gonna get his win back here. And I'm like, but why? Look what they've been doing to Dolph these past couple of weeks. He should be getting his win. He should be getting something out of this.
Hey, the
He
win.
got something though.
The wins
He
are
got
real.
rope kick.
The wins don't really
Execution
matter
style.
because Sheamus lost.
Jeez,
He didn't
man.
look like he lost it.
That shit
His
look-
rules.
I gotta look away from that shit, man. That shit was nasty, dog.
I even folks talking about shit, Dolph Blade. I'm like, where in the hell hell could he have possibly
I
blade?
know.
He didn't even have time to blade.
Yeah, I know.
If he did, I said that would be the dumbest blade
Yeah, I know, that's
job
what I
ever.
was-
Kinda like,
I think he just busted himself open.
I said,
Like, oh.
I said the Dolphin probably look like Joker from The Dark Knight, man. If he tried blading that situation.
Why so serious?
Yeah, that's why I typed it into the chat. But yeah,
They
he
just
definitely
bladed
played.
because how much blood came out.
No, it's because he headbutted him too
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, but the shit out of him.
And then he got kicked for it.
Celtic Warrior, man. You can't be headbutting him.
All right. I guess we go to the next match.
Last thing. That's one match where my score's a little lower because they didn't really do much for a story concerning what happened on Raw after the fact with Dolph Ziggler. Like, it kind of ended flat for me.
Hold on, what is the story between Sheamus and Dolph?
Well, Dolph still want revenge on Sheamus based on the promo he cut on Raw, but it kind of felt like it was over.
Yeah, it just fell flat for some reason.
But like I said, well, the match
Sounds like
ended early
WWE
because Dolph
to me.
bladed, so we don't know what else they had planned.
Hashtag
But
20.
not bladed, you know what I meant. Busted up.
Yeah, who knows what happened with that? It just felt weird how they just ended it.
Hashtag 26 writers.
That's what I'm blaming for that one because like they just dropped the ball somewhere somehow.
I think the intern writer, he does all the writing, and everybody else just don't do shit.
Yeah, like, hey, put a period right there.
And then Vince just says, "This isn't good enough, damn it. Where's the dancing midgets? Where's the fart jokes, damn it? Where's my snow cone?"
I want some insight who's been there recently, not way in the past. I want some insight to actually give real insight on what exactly they're doing. If they actually write and Vince sees all this, or the writers get this and they show Vince this and Vince just rubber stamps that and he doesn't see the other stuff they came up with.
All I know is that indie wrestler from the decade that they signed from Ring of Honor to be on the credit team, I hope he has a
Jimmy
hand.
Jacobs.
Yes, I hope he has a hand in the writing.
He does.
He does. He's on that main team now.
Well,
Because something about that don't sound. Something about some of these storylines come out like, there's no way that he's letting some of this weird crap come out like this.
but since they
I'm blaming Kevin Dunn.
since they took Jimmy Jacobs from the decade, where are they now?
What, the decade?
Yeah, where are
Decade.
they?
The decade, they're only 5 years now, apparently. Just saying.
Well,
All right.
I'll answer that real quick. The decade is just BJ Whitmer and what's the name? Alan Page or something like that.
So it's only 6 years and 6 months.
Yeah, something like that. It's,
Gotcha.
and what's the name? They got what's the name? They little whipping boy now.
Oh yeah.
King
oh, boy.
Carino son.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
King Carino?
That's what they call him now. I don't know what a king.
You mean Steve Carino?
Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
Carino. I just call him King Carino because that's what they call him.
Christ.
So what's Matt Hardy now? Oh yeah, he ain't there no more.
TNA.
Yeah, I forgot.
Well,
about
No,
that.
Matt Hardy's on TNA. Or is
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, I
Been to
forgot. He did
injury.
resign.
Yeah, he posted a picture on Twitter, but he actually got paid. He had like 4 or 5 paychecks. Each one were like $4,000.
Man,
Oh, like,
Good
she,
for him.
she better get ready to be sucking a whole lot of dick.
Shut the fuck up.
All right,
Anyway.
that's right.
Don't worry, she already slinging that.
You know I gotta bleep you, right?
Don't worry. Destination, she ain't on this one. Destination America will be the ones that have to be doing some sucking.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm surprised you even got the channel,
Cuckoo.
dog.
What the fuck?
I have it, but I just don't watch it.
All right.
Only like 3 shows on
The,
there.
okay, the next match. Goddamn, the next match is the New Day
Champs.
versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro
Fact.
in a 2 out of 3 tag team match for
Surprise.
the WWE Championship.
I gotta say something before we get into the
Go
match
ahead.
about the New Day.
Sucks.
The gimmick still sucks. But I
Hey,
give them
that
all
sucks.
the credit in the world for them finally making this shit actually
Hey
entertaining.
man.
Because
The
this
heel
is a
turn was
horrible
desperately
gimmick.
needed.
I'm going all the way back to where I said
No.
this thing was made to make sure they got as much heat as possible.
Yeah.
No, this was made for them to work as faces. It didn't work because
No,
nobody gave a fuck about the gimmick.
Because it was just that gimmick was just so over the top cheesy. I'm like, there's no way.
Exactly.
No, like, there's no way they intend for this to work.
They intended for it to work, man. I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you
yeah,
that
they
now.
probably-
First thing come to my mind is the honky tonk man. Then he tried to make that get over, and that was so cringy. And then the honky tonk man had this whole little thing where people call in to say they call in to vote to say that they have confidence in honky tonk man or they don't. And then he read then when they gave him the results, said they hate you. He said he went back and counted all of them by himself, And then when he went to that Amazing Hill promo, where instead of kissing a few babies, I got to smack up a few babies and all that kind of stuff. And he went straight heel. I'm like,
Was she a juice bag?
I was like, New Day. That's it. They clearly made New Day to fail.
No, they were not made to fail. They were made to work. It didn't work because the
it
fans
worked.
rejected them to the point where they started saying they suck. Why you think the New Day suck check coming? Remember, at first they weren't even reacting. Then they got tired of seeing this shit and just saying New Day suck.
But how could that ever get over his face? It was so horrible.
I mean, ask them stupid ass writers. Ask them why they thought this shit was gonna work.
That sounded
Because they did.
It worked because it worked
I
perfectly.
think it was a plan. I think it was a plan from the outset. It was so bad they wanted.
It was just.
It was
the
just
reason
so
I
bad.
don't believe that because how WWE does things now. They don't think like this.
Man,
They
did it before.
Yeah, what, 20 years ago? What?
They did.
It was probably longer than that since you talking about the honky tonk man.
This man's been around forever though. Like that.
Yeah, he has been around
Man, this
forever.
man, see now, he don't know what the hell's going on.
He did that perfect. I said, New Day. Cause the
But
other thing,
no, but
the
let me
other
say
thing
this,
about it
let me say
was,
this.
here's the other thing about it. Every time Big E, Kofi Kingston, or Xavier Woods, each time they keep saying, we gotta keep trying to stay positive. We snapping. That's the reason why we keep clapping, because we don't clap, we gonna snap. They've been saying that the entire time.
Not when they first started, but
But
the thing
no,
I'm gonna say
on
is,
co- that's about
let me just
on
say
social
this
media and
though.
stuff. They was
When
doing
they
that.
first started, the problem I had was they wouldn't let them show their personality. They finally get to show their personality. I said that when the group started, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, let me hear them talk first. Then they gave their promo. I was like, man, what the fuck are they doing? This shit couldn't work as faces.
That's what I said.
They couldn't work as faces.
It was perfect. That thing was set up perfectly.
You know what I really think happened? You know what? I'm starting to agree with you now by saying this. I think they had to figure out how they was going to do it as heel. I think they was giving a crap at giving saying, how we going to make this shit work as heel? We going to do the face thing and then just gradually build towards the heel.
Because
That's what it looked like happened.
how about this? If they weren't doing so much tweeting all the time, and I was talking about on the WWE network, all this stuff, that hey, we gotta keep doing this to stay positive. Like they keep always mentioning they have to keep doing this just to stay positive. Like they're setting up for a heel turn eventually.
Okay,
Actually,
but-
that sounds like a real plea to the audience to understand we're doing this against our will. That's what that sounds.
That's what I mean. Like they don't like this, but they trying to do this. I'm staying positive. If I don't stay positive, shit gonna go down.
But what I was saying that they got it to work because the shit was crap. You can't say it wasn't crap. Even though it was crap. It was crap. They got it to work. Congratulations on them. Now we can get to the match. Because that's all I was trying to say. This shit sucked for so long that they finally got it to work. Because I've been the main one that say I hate this group. I still do. But they're entertaining now. I can tolerate that. I couldn't tolerate them before.
As far as the tag match, could have been longer. Like,
And Kid and Cesaro could understand Freebird, but they don't.
First of all, there wasn't no Freebird. It was Kofi that didn't give
I didn't see any Larry Skinner out there.
Hashtag sexist remark. Daddy be looking fine as always.
Hey, it's called Champions Advantage.
I was laughing and they was like, Freebird rules! Freebird rules!
He was letting you.
He was trying to talk.
That
And
shit was so
then
funny.
the referee was like,
Fuck you
this
mean?
shit ain't finna go down.
And what happened? And Xavier Woods did what he was supposed to do. He got that pin, saved the titles, and left.
yep, genius.
Good job, Xavier, but
Yes.
it's bullshit.
Xavier used logic. He said all black people look the same. We both got a lot of hair. Just let me roll them up. Kofi, get the hell out. Now let's go. That's what he
I
used.
did not see that ending coming.
Nobody did it.
Nope.
That's why I was good.
But it was genius. He's like, you know what? We all look the same. He won't notice.
Just like last month, he was my favorite match.
Kofi, get out.
And he did the pin so perfect that if you didn't look at TV, you would not know Kobe doing the pin.
Yeah, no.
And the referee didn't notice
The
it.
boots what gave him away, and that's the only thing that would have gave him away.
But
was
the
the
And he
boots.
was still wearing the vest too.
And
Yeah.
if you look what the referee looked, no, he took off the vest.
Yeah.
But the ref doesn't look at boots. He looks at
The
shoulders.
ref looked at the shoulders, and
Yeah.
all you seen was Cesaro's shoulder down and some hair waving. So they got away with it.
Like Booty said, I ain't seen nothing wrong with that.
No, exactly.
I saw nothing wrong with
I
that.
saw nothing
Booker
wrong
T
with
love
it.
that group because Kofi's the guy.
Great.
Kofi's that guy.
Great.
Also, he don't understand what Freebird means too.
But I tell
Yeah, you can't do it free bird mean they would have lost.
Oh.
The challenger don't get to set the rules. The champion does.
Wait, what?
He said free bird rules. It was free bird rules.
Two out of three, not just all three of them.
Shit.
Was it on the pay-per-view or was it on Raw when they were drinking milk?
No, that was a pay-per-view.
That was pay-per-view. That shit had me
Oh,
dying.
I'm glad you brought that. Oh,
that shit
Funny.
Glass up milk.
Xavier Woods was like, what the hell?
wait. He said, man, we don't drink. We don't drink alcohol, we don't cuss, and we don't complain.
And we don't spit either.
Yeah. I forgot, it was spit. They did a sip and said, well, y'all be defending your titles in the elimination chamber. They spit that milk out. Like he said, what the hell?
That was my favorite moment, man.
What
Man,
the
just
hell?
say Xavier Woods' face had me rolling, man. He was like, what the hell?
Then Kofi started complaining like, and he pointed Biggie like, how we gonna fit in those
Biggie,
tiny little
Biggie like,
pods?
we too big.
We too big, man. How we fit in these little pods?
Like, we all knew they had the personality. I was just waiting for it.
But I told you Kofi could work as a heel. He ain't even gotta say nothing. All you gotta do is hold the tights one time, let Xavier get in and take the pin for him. There you go. I told you
Think
Kofi
about
could work.
Kofi, he was the least one to me until Raw. When there was no Xavier Woods, he had to do more talking. And then this one thing that you made, well, dog, you had me laughing because I didn't catch it first when he was like, when they were doing the 5 thing, and then he was like, 5? They come saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's more than 3. He said like 3 in a double.
I mean, he said that, I was like, oh my goodness.
I wasn't hurt. Since you brought it to my thing, I started laughing my ass off.
He said that like, 5? Like ain't 3 in enough?
I know we're like bringing up that clip of, oh, Lordy Daughter. But it's still funny, like how he finally showed some
I
personality.
cannot remember what all they was yapping, what they were saying on the way to the ring, but all that was so damn funny.
Oh, I was surprised by the crowd reaction too. Some people actually said "New Day Rocks." I actually heard that.
They mix it with the sucks.
I said, last week, I heard.
So it's New Day
I know,
sucks.
one that many people, I know I heard somebody say New Day Champs in there. Hell, mixed in
Probably
there.
didn't hear that. One dot it.
Kinda like,
And it's 3 subs. Oh wait. Yeah, it's 3 subs.
I forgot what happened on that round, how they kept their title.
DQ, I think.
Oh, yeah, that was the first time a referee ever called a DQ for that. And wow, the part that they got a ring, I think they was stubbing. He was stubbing the mud.
Oh yeah, they just put the mud holes. So yeah. They put the boots to him.
Man, Kid Cesaro took a beating. Cause when them tag team kept running down, they would just stump out Kid Cesaro, who was still sitting in the corner. I was like, shit.
They don't like Tyler Kidd.
Then the primetime play, clean your house.
Yeah, I'm like, man, they made it a little strong. Like, I forgot how Kid theme was like, man, I feel like doing that windshield wiper thing.
Man, stuff.
That was a great build to this Elimination Chamber match. All the teams just run out there.
Well, it was the obvious build. I mean,
Like,
Thing is,
they rushing it.
I mean, with the primetime players, I mean, I don't mind them like doing all the little vignettes or whatever, but it's about time they get physical. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's about time. I mean, they were the first team to take down the Ascension. I mean, it's about time they got physical. But I mean, I enjoy the vignettes as much as everybody else, but shit, they need to do some shit in the ring.
Yeah,
before I can,
I'm tired.
have some validity to their.
Because I'm tired of Titus dancing for the white man, cooning around. You gotta come out there and deliver some pain.
King Kunta, man.
I don't Titus tighten up his wrestling skills a little bit. That match he had with Neville in NXT, like he just looked okay. Cause like you just got somebody big as him, get somebody small. I said, this is a big guy like him shines like, cause you can just do whatever you want to Neville.
His match with Sami Zayn was good though.
Yeah,
But last one that stuck in my mind was the one with Neville though.
Cause that's when I said why he could get over in NXT. He looked like a monster in NXT, but on the main roster he jobbing the who was the team that Sweaty Gator kept jobbing to? I don't even remember.
El Torito.
Yeah, them.
Yeah.
That bullshit.
All right,
Get me started on them. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let me see here. Bray Wyatt versus the Ryback.
This is no one I could cut my points
I
off.
don't know why Daniel Bryan do that. But
Yeah, he calls the right.
Bray Wyatt be killing me when they say that. Like, what? The Ryback. You don't even. Where's the article come in at?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad this feud is the one and done.
I love Bray Wyatt in promos, but what's with these one and dones and you know
They didn't think
what what they did to Kane? You just kidnapped this man. What Ryback just disappear in the swamp somewhere and just get converted? Like
Make him the swamp beast.
he he loses the way shows him a Raw like okay, nothing like okay, nothing really happened. No personality changes.
That's what me and you do. The Bray Wyatt promos ain't just doing it
For two big guys, the match was actually pretty good.
I mean, I love Bray Wyatt's promos. It's just sometimes it's just I mean, I analyze them. I look over what he be saying. And I'm like, okay, and
I just need him to do something new. It's like this been going on for almost 2 years now. It's the same thing every single time.
my thing is, why the hell this match got 15 minutes?
It did? I thought that was
15 minutes and 36
I
seconds.
thought it was a 10.
No.
I went back and watched the match, but when it came on, like, man, I ain't even try and watch this. The build of this match
Did
was horrible.
Ryback get injured during this match?
Yeah, after
Yeah.
Cracked the rib or some shit?
senton, yeah.
Give Ryback props for doing all that shit he did after that.
It's hard to breathe with a cracked rib.
I mean, because Bray landed on he landed on wrong. He should have jumped a little further, and then he'd have been all right.
Well, just by Ryback history, he can't complain.
I guess.
I like Bray Wyatt spent a month doing amazing promos to nothing. Clint Eastwood didn't kick all less from that, but I mean, this man up here.
What do you think Gran Turismo was?
This man did the whole promo to nothing, building his match with The Undertaker. Since then, I'm like, I don't get what. They keep giving me random one and done feuds and nothing really comes of it.
I don't know why they put Clay to beat Ryback. He got to beat somebody. That's what they were thinking, man. He got to beat somebody. He can't just the rest of these big stars and lose all the time.
But for two
You got to have credibility.
For two big dudes, it was a good match.
Yeah, I will give it that. Yeah, that was
I mean, it picked up towards the end too.
I mean,
Well, Bray's a lot more agile. People forget how agile
I
he is.
didn't care for the match at all, really.
I didn't, but when you got two big men that can go, I'm always excited to see it.
The only thing
Boss fight.
what brings it down for me is the story development, which there was none.
None at all.
See, the thing about them, like, they can go, but they're not great. Their in-ring work is not going to impress me with either one. So, for me to get into it, I would have had it. I needed a story. There was not one told.
The only story was that Ryback was in the way of what I don't know.
And something about Ryback fear, all these things like okay, but he loses it just like he just lost any other random
And this
match.
one thing they should have been pointed out with Bray Wyatt. Why do he target these people? We do not know why Bray Wyatt every single month. Bray Wyatt comes, he cuts the promo. We never know who he talking about. Then he jumps the person. They have a match, and then it's over.
I call it the damn Mike Knox syndrome. Remember that one time where Mike Knox beat the hell out of Rey Mysterio, and they asked him backstage, "Why'd you do that?" And he said, "I don't know."
You know what? But if Bray Wyatt told me that, I'd be like, all right. he told me that.
The way he does the promos, he has some great curves, but like they don't seem to be building on it for anything. At least with Stardust, at least we up here trying to figure out what the hell a Cosmic Key is. At least he was building up to something.
Stardust.
I find these promos and all this story building trivial and inefficient.
You go from what he did with The Undertaker, like, okay, they finally gave this man do something, man. This man carried the build up by himself.
You know what? There was a reason for that. And then he went back on that. He wanted to beat The Undertaker because of the new face of fear. And after Undertaker dropped him on his head, I guess he thought he won. Now he's the face of fear. Because they call himself the face of fear, even though he lost. But I don't know. Like, at least there was a reason going into that match.
Kind of wish that he lost the match. Why didn't he just do something to The Undertaker where that was just for him being the new face of fear? But I guess you need a reason for Undertaker to fight Sting.
You know what? I actually like that when Bray Wyatt got dropped on their head, he stayed down. Because these guys get dropped on their head, now they up in the next 10 seconds. They don't sell shit no more.
But you supposed to be the new face of fear. You supposed to return what The Undertaker did to him. The Undertaker sat up while he was doing that crowd walk.
That was a beautiful
if they're gonna have The Undertaker lose, I said, if The Undertaker lose, he got to hit the tombstone. When The Undertaker hit that tombstone, get ready to cross his arm and pin him, Bray Wyatt just pops up at that crowd wall and actually brings out The Undertaker.
That would actually been fine.
But they didn't do it.
I mean, but what they did there, that was fine too.
No, it was great, but
I mean, that's
for Bray's character, since he's supposed to be in the future, The Undertaker's like in the past, or like.
They just gotta do something with Bray now. I mean, right now. They gotta figure out what they want to do with this man and do it now.
I have an idea. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Okay, Let's say it's gonna be an extended money for it. Let's say Bray Wyatt is Captain Ahab. Make Ryback Moby Dick, and he has to hunt him down.
Hunt down the Ryback.
Hunt the Ryback and make him extinct.
That would actually make more sense than the current story.
Thank you. Anyway, next match, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
John Cena versus Rusev in the Not Quit match for the United States Championship.
This is slightly behind my favorite match.
Now this was
Actually,
a match.
it is my favorite.
This was a match that went too long. Shave 8 minutes off of that and throw it on the tag match, and then this pay-per-view would have been a 9 straight up.
I disagree. Wait, if you talking about shave out that beginning 8 minutes before, I'm pretty sure Cena told him, man, we got to speed this fuck up.
No, I mean,
the beginning of that match was horrible.
With that, and shave off most of the dead spots. Like shave off, you take 8 of those minutes and throw it to the tag match. That tag match is match of the night, maybe match of the year. If it got as much time, if it got more time.
Talk about 8 minutes, but you're talking about the beginning of this match where every time Rusev, I buy Son Cena after he quit. I'm like, come on.
Well, actually, 8 may be a little extreme because Cena got the longest match. So shave 4 minutes off and add it to the tag match. Tag match is match of the year.
The thing with this match is, like, first of all, I hate I quit matches, so I'm kind of biased. Number one, he used some of the same fucking spots from his old I quit match. That's what got me out of the match. When he started doing some of the same shit I seen him do to Orton and Umaga and JBL, I was like, you just mashed all 3 of them and act like I was supposed to forget this shit.
Without the exhaust pipe, though.
But the match was still great even with all that.
It was.
I mean, it's like
It's a lot of dead spots.
when I said this is what got me out the match. When they did the whole pyro shit, I was like, come on, man.
He should have been dead after that.
Yeah.
Orton just did, first of all, I seen the little shit that he was gonna land on because the fucking cameraman, that's Kevin Dunn's fault.
Dumbass.
Cause you could clearly see the little black little mat thing they had for him to land on.
Yeah, so
You seen the firework, the pyro where it was gonna go off at. So when that pyro shut off, you knew he didn't get hit.
Of course.
I mean, we knew that anyway, but they just told us.
It was a good spot, but it was a good spot, but poorly executed.
Exactly.
yeah.
Damn it, Kevin and the camera crew. But that man, like I said, so Cena gonna bury like Cena did the perfect job making Rusev look strong as fuck in that entire match. The only problem with that match was the very beginning, cause the pace. I'm guessing Cena and Rusev was like, man, you gotta speed this up. Cause every time Cena got dropped, the referee like, do you give up? Do you give up? I'm like, man, come on, let them fight.
I had a problem with the end because of the rope he didn't need it. Because he put the rope on his face, but he had it like this and he would just pull it back. You didn't need the rope. The rope wasn't doing that. You could have put your hands there.
You should have just choked him out like he did to Umaga.
Well, it's PG now. They can't choke anymore.
I guess the rope just, like I said, you have a metal band pressed against your face, and I guess.
I mean, if he was using the rope to pull him back, yeah, but it didn't look like that. It looked like the rope was just there, and I'm like, if you take away the rope and use your hands like you always do, it's the same as that effect.
I guess Cena didn't want to risk him breaking Rusev's nose with that rope.
Yeah,
But
that was a good point.
Rusev was strong this match. First of all, Rusev was not buried. Anybody who said that just was going to say that anyway. So Rusev was not buried.
I would say that.
He never said I quit.
And then for people who like what Rusev was yelling, Rusev said I quit. But think about, I'll say that after. Rusev said I quit. I mean I quit. I said I give up. Stop it. And then he started. Then he was just screaming. Then we started yelling again. Then he said, I cursed your old mother or something like that.
Damn your old mother.
Oh my God,
and then he said, I give up. Stop that. That was Lana guy in the ring. That was Lana yelled for them. Stop. He gives up. He gives up.
He quits.
Well, he quit, yeah. But I like Rusev's explanation the next night on Raw. He was like, I know how to speak your stupid language. I know how to say I quit in English.
I got Rusev did like, hey, y'all don't know what I said.
Yeah.
That was great. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Like, he was protecting this match.
I only have one problem with this match.
Yeah, you're right. You've been silent. What's up?
Why the fuck
Okay, here we go.
are you putting? Why the fuck are you getting into a match, an I Quit match against John Cena? That is the dumbest idea ever.
That was a stipulation laid out by the authority.
Yeah, but see,
you couldn't make it more obvious. LOL, Cena wins if you try.
This is true, but
I mean,
that's
even if it's predictable, if it's good, it doesn't matter.
I know, but it was just like, okay, when is this over? When is this over? When are we gonna hear your time is up? My time is now. I just want to get to the main event.
See, you didn't worry about the result more than what the story was in the match.
Because the match, Like, the story should have ended the last
No,
pay-per-view.
yeah, that's true, but
Rusev the one who
this
pushed
is what
it.
I'm gonna say about this point. Once they said it was an I Quit match, it really did make you want to watch this match.
Yeah, because
You know, like,
I knew Cena was gonna win, but I want to see how it was gonna go down.
that's all you had to look for.
They
That's
know.
all you had to look for.
They
is
know.
That's how he was going to win.
Cause I watched this and Cena loses, that would have been straight crazy.
well, to me, I was just kind of worried about,
They
okay,
just need to retire that match type, period.
no, just don't have John Cena in it.
I said I love I Quit match. I said that right there. Besides knocking your opponent out cold, which Rusev technically won this match.
And that's why I was glad he said they should get rid of it, because that's the main point I had for them to get rid of it.
Well,
Rusev won the damn match.
See, like I said, technically Rusev won, but the thing is, the goal of that match is to beat your opponent to the point that he says, I can't take this no more. Stop it. I give up.
Like,
That's just the ultimate way of beating your opponent. You decide knocking them out. You make your opponent say, I can't take this no more.
Well, they stuck to the book. You
Well,
have to say I
the
quit.
other problem
You
I
can't
had
say
with
it.
You know I hate with WWE these stipulations lately.
The other problem was with Rusev was, like you said, how it was going to go down. I was like, okay, how is this going to go down? Is Rusev going to look like a bitch, or is he going to look like a bitch? Like, that's what I was kind of worried. How much of a bitch was he going to
Problem is,
look?
he looked like a beast, and Lana the one who couldn't take it.
Yeah, Lana the
She
one
gave
who
up
won
on
that match.
Rusev.
But I was
That's
wrong.
why I'm glad he
They
checked that
they
hole.
shouldn't have shaved off 8 minutes
He said they should have shaved off 8 minutes.
because you can't have Cena have a shorter match than a tag match. No, he won't go for that.
I do quit mapping in the middle of the ring after the
if,
accolade.
if you shave off 4, they should have shaved off 4 minutes and made a 23-minute match like the main event and added 4 to the tag match. Tag match is easily a match of the night / match of the year
Word.
contender.
What Rusev should have did was he should have not woken up John Cena and made the ref make a call. Hey ref, we gonna be here all night because I ain't waking him up. And he out cold.
Matter of fact, well, I thought Rusev was gonna do almost what you did if he didn't wake him up. Cause he probably was gonna put him in the accolade with that rope until the referee just said stop it. Actually, no, he should just never let go. He said he didn't say give up. Instead, Rusev running around celebrating and holding his arms up. He should just lock Cena back in until the referee just says just stop. It's over.
I was gonna make it. Just something like that doesn't seem PG enough. I mean, it just seems like it's past PG, and you know they're not gonna do it past PG.
I mean, Cena broke his nose with that belt. That rope is showing him would have been past PG.
I mean, if choking isn't PG, that show ain't gonna be PG. Putting an unconscious man back into a hole that made him unconscious in the first damn place.
That was right there. You forced the referee just to end it. I said, of course, it's pay-per-view, so I guess they'll skirt the PG thing a little bit.
This whole rivalry needed the TV-14 ring. Because the Russia Chain match was not a Russia Chain match because it was under PG. And then you got this match here that wasn't a really good I Quit match because, well, when I quit match to me because they couldn't really do nothing. That's why when Cena revisited those spots, I was like, yeah, they probably really could have did. I was waiting for the kendo stick. Choke him out with that. Well, you can't choke out people like that.
I'm surprised there was no kendo stick. You're right.
But then we talk about the Raw. First of all, Rusev, Dolph, that's a weird feud to put him into.
Yeah.
Cause I guess they'd do something with Lana, but
I like it. I don't like Lana being part of it, but
just because it involves Dolph and Rusev said should get good matches out. I guess that means his Dolph's gonna get super kicked and sell that pretty crazy too.
they had in this match. So when Dolph was the Intercontinental Champion, that was one of the people he lost to when I had a problem.
But that's their story. That Dolph is a ladies' man, and that's where they're gonna base the.
That's kind of always been his character more or
I
less.
guess-
Remember, stealing the show and your girlfriend.
Well,
That wasn't his character with Alberto Del Rio.
And just like that, and you won't say shit, cause you a pussy ass nigga, you know. You a pussy ass nigga, you know. I step back
I said this in the chat on Raw. Rusev choked his bitch off, and then when he saw her walk in the ring, Rusev saw Lana walk in the ring like, wait a minute, what the fuck did I just do?
He was listening to K Camp before the show.
Rusev saw Lana walking out there to the
Cut
ring
that
and
bitch
dog.
off.
It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
Saw Lana kiss Dolph, and Rusev was like, the fuck did I just do over John Cena?
Then he started singing some film out. My shout is gonna cut me.
My shout here, cut me loose. Fucking other nigga, cause you fucking me too.
Rusev let John Cena come to him and his chick. And then he realized when he saw another man kissing her.
I mean, like Rusev was just supposed to keep her in check. He wasn't supposed to let her go. That was the problem. He let her go, and then she went straight to somebody else. Now he realized he fucked up.
What y'all want? If Rusev gonna rebound off of Dolph Ziggler, or if Dolph Ziggler is gonna go?
If you got
That's what I take from it. Lana don't give a fuck about Dolph. She just want to make Rusev jealous.
It'd be funny if that's what she do.
She know Rusev finna beat the shit out of him.
No, I know what Rusev was bumping. He was bumping some PSC. He's like, if you got you a hoe.
Hey,
If you got you a hoe, I'll tell you what to do. Gon' set the hoe out. I'll tell you what to do.
Set that hoe out. I'll tell you what to do.
Go ahead, I'm leaning towards that one. I'm guessing Lana up here getting the angry Rusev back up. But because like Rusev let all that success go to his head. He wasn't focused as he used to be. Now he pissed off. Now up here he's gonna start whooping ass.
Right,
And Serial Man beat him.
Before we go to the next match, the problem with Rusev is he got the big head and he thought he could beat Cena. You can't beat Cena. Only a few men in history beat Cena. I probably could count them on one hand how many people beat Cena.
Problem is Cena invited himself to that party.
No, well, yeah, I guess so.
Then Rusev let Cena basically talk him into getting him a rematch. He said no rematch. He already beat him. I'm like,
That was Lana's fault too.
That was power of Cena fault. What you talking about? That's the power of Cena rearing
I was
his
with
ugly
her for
head.
letting her go, but it's just gonna be a lot of trouble coming.
But the other half of this is Cena and Raw with his open challenge.
That's how I knew
See, that was just my fault. That was one thing I wanted to bring up earlier about all the suggestions you had, which they could have went with this I Quit match was all good. The problem is Cena had to win and keep the belt. That's the only problem. If Cena had to keep the belt, there was so many different scenarios they
Cena
could have
lost it.
and still kept the open challenge, which I think
No,
he
he
got
lost.
But that's
If he lost the title, there's no point in him doing the open challenge anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. You got to keep the open challenge. So Cena had to win this match.
No, the open challenge is as long as he's champion. So he could have lost the match.
No, that's what I'm saying. The open challenge thing had to go past this pay-per-view. They just started it, really.
Yeah, they
It's
started
the
out-
best thing on Raw, in my opinion.
They
They
started
want to
out-
keep this going.
They started because Cena wanted to be a fighting
Yeah,
champion.
Cena has to keep this
But you
title
know,
for them to keep going.
if Cena lost that, they could have thrown him into the elimination chamber match.
Another problem with it is that Cena would have had to get a rematch. We would have to see this match again.
Unless he turned.
We've been fucked.
Yeah, we been fucked. Yeah.
Pretty much.
But
We go.
the part you talk about on Raw, we see we talking about Mr. Raw is Cena's half on Raw is.
That was actually going well.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we
Mr.
could
Raw-
actually mix that in with Takeover.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was about to say. I was waiting for the Kevin Owens part then.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to go with Cena because the main part about that one was Cena in this case.
Yeah, I know, but it ties in.
Actually, all that's more Kevin Owens. To me.
Yeah, it is.
If you look at NXT as well. But
Yeah.
Well, considering what he did with the match at elimination chamber, that's why I said that because he turned it to a no title.
Okay.
Oh, next
Okay.
match. Next match is the tag match between Naomi and Tamina
Ass.
versus the Bella Twins.
Well, actually, not so much ass.
Oh. You get. I gotta get on Diakis about it. He getting that. When all you said earlier when you were doing your math, that rolls your grade up by a point. Just because of they sexy ass.
No, I said that brings the score up. I didn't say how much it brings the score up. It could have been a .00001. But it did bring up the score. It didn't bring it up that much, though. I
you
mean...
got to 3.9 to 3.8.
But still failing, so whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, what do y'all think about this match?
It's a good enough match, but I just hate the ending.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I think it's decent. It's like,
It's the chemistry
passive.
thing.
It's
Naomi
passive.
and Nikki don't work. You know what? Now that I think Nikki has improved, but I think she only works good. Like how you know how Cena only works real well when he fighting with those many guys.
or guys like Orton.
No, him and Orton never worked.
The ending is annoying because Nikki spent more time worried about Brie getting her ass whooped by that big bitch outside the ring.
That's what I always say. Brie is worthless, man. Why do Nikki keep her around? She had dropped her one time. She should have just left alone.
I'm like, you have
Mario
Naomi.
and Yoshi?
She has Naomi where she needed her, but she look outside, see Tamina drop Brie, win the match.
Kill the joke and make some.
I remember when I seen Naomi just toss Brie into that barricade, I was like, this
What is with her? What is with her getting tossed into stuff? Remember at
She get it for her man.
WrestleMania?
Yeah.
That jump was so funny when Paige tossed her into.
Well, Paige went straight.
Paige was gangster.
Paige went
Gangster,
straight for
gangster.
the bad streets of London.
I like all I heard was like a big coon, like
I mean,
dang.
at least this match kind of got some story. Like Tamina and Naomi are family, and the Bella twins are family. But other than that, past that, there's really no other story.
There's one thing I want to say about Naomi, dog. She is the first person in WWE in the last, probably 5 years to actually make fucking sense on this show. Do wins and losses mean something? They should. That was her biggest complaint. Why don't I have a title match when I beat this bitch 3 times already? Like, do wins and losses mean anything on this fucking show? Why don't, like, she beat the bitch 3 times and they decided, let's have a battle royal to determine the number 1 contender. Bitch, you already got your number 1 contender. Naomi had every right to do what she did.
Yep.
I was like, finally, somebody making sense on this damn show.
And Naomi, when they was in Montreal, she gave some promos, she went off. And then some drunk Canadian in the crowd yells, we don't want to hear from you. And then Naomi like, well, you just did, bitch. I was like, yeah.
And they had to cut the camera like, oh, we heard too much. That shit was funny.
This was Naomi I've been waiting on for a long time.
For real.
But that dude comments that Smarks had no problem respecting women wrestling. We get to that later.
I still doubt she win the title in time too, because apparently if you got a really fat ass, I'm talking about real booty meat, you ain't winning the title. You gotta have an ass small. You gotta have an ass small enough to fit in skinny jeans to win the title.
I swore on Monday she was finna win the belt. Once they banned Brie, I was like, yep, they give her the belt.
And they forced her disqualification.
Y'all were asking why she ain't got the title. I was like, when was the last time somebody with the Divas title had an ass? I'm talking about a real fat ass.
I thought Jacqueline won it before, but I guess not.
No, she never won it.
She wanted to win this title.
She did. Oh well.
Correct.
I think women with fat asses won the women's title, but not the Divas.
What about Mickey?
Molly Holly had a fat ass. There was a storyline around.
You're right. Mickey won it. Okay. All right. There you go.
Oh
That's
my
one.
goodness! How do all those slips?
Yeah, I know that.
Next match.
Jesus. Canadian bacon?
No, I mean I'm talking about an ass that you could consider a black girl ass. Trish Stratus had an ass for a white girl. I mean Naomi.
Next
ass,
match.
You know what I'm talking. Y'all know what ass I'm talking about.
Y'all
know what I mean.
Mickey James.
Paige came back.
Mickey James.
Oh yeah.
I said
That's
Mickey
high.
James. Y'all.
Yeah, I know. That's why
That was
I
the other
agree.
highlight that pushed the.
Oh yeah,
Paige came back and played the house.
Yeah.
Only problem is,
Paige.
could please folks stop using DDTs.
Start or stop?
Stop.
I don't have a problem with Paige doing it because it's her finisher.
Yeah.
No, that's a problem. I'm glad Seth Rollins switched to the pedigree.
Instead of that weird, I don't know what the hell they're
Hammerlock
called.
face plant DDT.
That it looks like a.
Inverted.
Dean Ambrose, Dirty D, he's a huge Mick Foley mark. I don't care. That's why he's doing the double unhook DDT.
That shit looks so funny when you do it too.
Yeah, but he finally locked in the
This is
arms and he got
this is
counted
thing
back
that-
later
And
on.
Naomi and that leg DDT cut is completely unique. Those two, I'm fine with. All the other folks just dropping DDTs are like, oh my goodness, everybody keep using this.
I actually have a problem with Dean Ambrose doing it only because he do that tornado DDT. The tornado DDT looks more devastating than his finisher.
I've got DJ kept bringing up on everybody keep DDT.
Hey, everybody, man, I listened. He probably listened to that same thing when Austin did a review on Extreme Rules, and DDT was the main topic of that whole review because it was pissing him off.
He does love the podcast.
Oh, no way we were talking about DDT.
All right, next match. Neville versus King Barrett.
It was good for the time it got.
Yeah.
Didn't like the count out.
I didn't like it.
I like the count out.
It's like the count out, like they make sure they protect Neville from getting.
Well, yeah, that's why he's not in the.
No, this is the problem I have with the count out. Is that right after Barrett officially got count out, he got his ass in the ring and got the red arrow anyway. Why that just couldn't be the finish of the match?
Yeah.
That should have just been the finish.
Bad
Never won either way. Either way, never win. It doesn't hurt.
Well, just cause Barrett King doesn't mean he's smart.
What they did? They didn't want King Barrett to take a pinfall. Like he already did.
Well, they didn't want Neville to take one either because from like I told y'all the rumor, they don't want to knock off his momentum.
Neville was gonna win the match either way though, with
Which
the red arrow or by the count out that he got.
I guess they did it to protect both.
That's
don't
why.
want
Yeah.
King Barrett losing. He's losing just cause he wants to.
But that's why Neville isn't in the elimination
lose
championship
in the
because
elimination
Neville's not going to win in the elimination championship.
If you think
That's
about
what
that
I
elimination, I'll bring up that elimination later.
Yeah. All right, but actually we can just go to the next match. Actually.
Main event.
Actually, hold up. How did we tie that in with Raw? Didn't they have a tag match on Raw?
Who cares? Anyway.
I don't remember.
The next night, Barrett beat him.
Oh yeah, you're
Barrett
right.
beat Neville because Bo Dallas beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
That's actually where this feud is going.
That's the next feud.
All right. Well, we know who Bray's next target.
That would actually be.
That would actually be good. Really.
Yeah, I can see that. But main event because there was nothing really.
All right, fatal four-way match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship: Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Randy Orton. Had Rollins failed to retain, Kane would be fired from Director of Operations.
By default, since the tag match didn't get enough time, match of the night.
I'm still sticking with Cena Russo as my match tonight, but Vince McMahon is an evil genius bastard.
Explain.
The feels.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to say no more than that. Randy Orton knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Apparently Roman Reigns does too.
I mean, they went for the shield. I mean, they hit that moment, the shield power. Seth Rollins. First of all, this little mind thing. Seth Rollins tried to toss a chair, couldn't toss it. Then he just started rocking out all hardcore. Roman Reigns, like his old days, Dean Ambrose getting crunk.
This boy was crunk as hell after that spot, man.
That was a great spot.
They was just as hyped as all the fans who watched it.
I was like,
we all were hyped. Seth Rollins was so hyped, he stuck his fist out like they were back together. He didn't even know what was going on.
I saw the setup. When I saw them set up Randy Orton, I was like, they're not.
Dog,
There's
they
no
stomped
way.
the shit out of him first. I was shocked at that.
I'm like, they ain't. When they set up the powerball, like I'm like, they did it. And then, like you said, Seth Rollins held the fist out, and then they were all before then. Seth Rollins had their arms draped on both their shoulders. They all laughing.
The crowd popped hard for that.
The crowd like, wait a minute, and then. I hate my Cole talking about the shield back.
That
Come on, man.
shit pissed me off when he said the shield was back for one night only. I'm like, you piece of shit. You're not supposed to say anything. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
like Cole, the field.
You
man. Come
ruined
on, man.
the goddamn moment.
Yes,
fuck
he
you.
ruined the
Retire.
He ruined the moment. Like, man, come
Get
on,
ran
man.
over by a car or something. Jeez.
Damn.
Why is he still alive? Somebody wished him back.
The boys is back.
He's Dragon Ball.
He's Dragon Ball. That's
Who the hell made that wish?
Good question.
They doing this. I need Cole back, damn it. Y'all want who listen to me.
Yeah, Vince McMahon thought about like, I ain't replacing him with Byron Saxton. Yeah, he had to wish Cole back.
But you know, the highlight of this match for me was one dude, Roman Reigns.
I was hyped the whole
I was
match.
actually shocked.
I
that
like
it was
during the
Roman
match,
Reigns.
Dean and Roman talked to each other for a second, and Dean said, "Hey, loser buys beer."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Dog, when Roman was just throwing around J&J security, he's trying to burn him.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was so funny.
Like,
Keep going. Oh man.
Come on, brother. They were like, when Roman Reigns out there with his shield, buddy, it's like, it's the Roman Reigns that we want. This is the Roman Reigns I've been asking for a long
That chemistry.
fucking
Yeah.
time.
that chemistry.
Because
perfect.
everybody liked him when he was in the shield. Once they broke away, it was like they didn't know what to do with Roman.
Suffering succotash in my magic beans.
Besides them getting paid horrible lines.
And they just let him be himself, and they build him up. He, like, Roman's gonna be the man, and everybody's gonna like him when he is the man.
Seth won with a pedigree.
The burial.
That shit was awful, but I think
Yeah.
like what you brought up concept is that Randy's too fucking tall.
Yeah, he was too tall. 'Cause
Lanky
the
hair,
next,
Even though Randy's only like what 3 inches taller than Seth, still
yeah, but
I think Seth just too inexperienced for that move too.
and then
Yeah,
but the next night he did it perfectly.
Hey, it looked like
Ambrose is his side.
Hey, it looked like Triple H did it when he first started doing the pedigree.
You mean he jumped?
No, I mean how it just looks clunky the way Seth does it. Like Yeah, he ain't used to doing that move yet.
Yeah, but Triple H hadn't done that pedigree worth anything in years. Well, now when he dropped Daniel Bryan, it looked like the one of old when he was Hunter Hearst.
Hey,
The best pedigree he ever did.
when you get that good at burying, it's like riding the bike.
The second best pedigree he ever did was Dwayne did the Hornswoggle. That was hilarious.
Orton hit Seth Rollins with the pedigree. Orton did that jump perfect.
Yeah, he did that shit perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
And again, he's a master of stealing moves.
and
the
burying
worst
people.
one was when he did a Warrior. It didn't do any damage to him.
Yeah, it did.
Warrior just got right the fuck back up.
But yeah,
Oh, we need to tie that in with the
I
Raw
like to
next
think
night.
next night was so funny because they all in there, they drinking champagne. And Dean Ambrose dumbass like, Seth, if you remember, I did beat you on last week on Raw. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. He was like, I'll let you get your rematch, but only if you put the WWE Championship on line. Then everybody just started laughing at me. It was funny. I was like, what the hell is that man thinking?
Dean's a genius.
And that shit would have worked.
that man retarded.
But his main plan with the center blocks, I was like, the first thing that came to mind is how he was gonna stomp his head through.
No, he was about to crack that crane. He's about to leave some blood splattered
I
on
mean,
the
he
side.
grabbed that chair. Yeah, I like how Stephanie said, "Stop! If you do this, you won't get one." Unlike what John Cena said, John Cena who listened to that.
John.
Oh, please don't do that. Unlike John Cena who worded it incorrectly. No, Seth Rollins worded it perfectly. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
That shit was so funny.
I was hoping Dean Ambrose was gonna do that, and then J&J breaks it up like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it anyway." It says like, "You got your title shot," and Dean like, "Okay, I'm still gonna do it," and then J&J breaks it up.
Yeah, we
But
can't.
you
The
talk about
thing is,
go ahead.
if Dean did that, that'd be kind of perfect for his character because he is a psycho. And you just feel like, well, Dean's just being Dean.
He's an anti-hero.
And Seth won't be saying.
Man, but you talk about making somebody look strong, man. Dean was beating the shit out of 4 dudes.
Yeah, 4 people.
4 dudes. He was owning all 4 of them until Seth finally got him from behind.
Hey, that's what I said.
Like a champ.
Hey, that's what I said. Dean Ambrose win-loss rate didn't mean anything. His character was still strong as hell. Like, all they do, just give him one marquee win, throw him in there with Seth Rollins. It's gonna work.
It wasn't his win and loss record that bothered me. It was his place on the card. He was barely on some pay-per-views.
Cause the only loss that bothered me was that stupid one with Bray Wyatt. And earned that one like.
You mean the exploding TV
Yeah.
one?
Earned that one like all his other losses like. Okay, Dean looks good in all these, despite the fact he did what he's supposed to do.
But I'm glad.
Like I said before, man, Dean Ambrose is that one guy that you just show dirt on him. You keep gonna try to bury him. He's gonna appear the next day like, "Hey man, I'm sorry about that grave you dug. I sort of dug my way out, and yeah."
That's like Daniel Bryan. I mean, same thing. No matter how hard you bury him, he kept coming back.
But most
Yeah,
of
because
more
he had-
popular
he
than
had-
ever.
He had 5 million people all with shovels digging them all out the ground.
But
Yeah, the problem
Let's-
is with
let's take-
Daniel Bryan, he has a Derrick Rose syndrome.
let's take a second to realize the plus in that fatal 4-way match. That usurped Randy and Roman Reigns' rematch clause. That means this is finally over. But
Yeah, they, like Stephanie said, they had the back of the line.
Hey, that's what I was saying about the them pounding the main event thing. Like, well, you ejected out 2 characters for right now, Roman and Orton. So that is Dean himself, whereas directly with tied to him. So they can give Roman. I just hope Roman.
Roman's next storyline is Kane.
I'm hoping. See, that's what scared me.
That's what scared me.
That means Big
The local
Show.
man.
Because I was hoping that we would get something that like Money in the Bank would get like another match with Dean, and then you had Battleground. You had Seth finally finish this shit with Kane, and then we get Brock at SummerSlam.
So where does Randy Orton go? Because he's a face now.
He said Kane.
No, I said that's Roman. Where does
Nah.
Orton go?
Dean's
Well.
fighting Seth at Elimination Chamber. Dean's gonna win fucking Money in the Bank.
Please don't. No.
You know it's
The
happening.
local
No.
man.
No.
You know it's true.
Local
No.
man.
I said in the chat, I hate to say it, well.
No, not Orton.
It's the
Big Show.
Big
No.
Show.
The
no,
local
no.
man returns.
The Big Show.
The local man returns.
I'm gonna hit my move.
I'm gonna hit my move.
I'm having fun.
I don't know why, but when Big Show is just out there just kind of being an asshole, he's actually kind of funny.
I'm a giant.
If that Big Show comes back and he does his face turn for whatever reason.
I showed y'all a video. He actually has turned heel and face officially 30 times.
Jeez.
But that counts WCW too.
So my
Still, that's too many times.
So my
That's
original-
28 times too many.
I'm shocked.
Well, he
I'm
used to
shocked.
turn heel and face about 4 times a year.
Yeah,
So my
that's true.
second count was off by 4. 'Cause I said 34 times.
I'll dig up the video again. I'll post it.
But
If you want to make a montage of heel and face turns.
that was so. That whole the architect to the future thing was about as bad as a Stone Cold Appreciation Night. I was waiting for Stephanie McMahon to take the mic and start singing.
Oh, please. No, I don't think my ears have recovered from that ever.
Only bad thing about that segment, Stephanie decided to wear pants.
That was Real Wrestling episode 33. We had some issues with the audio, but we plan to get the NXT Unstoppable, Takeover Unstoppable review on later. And also we will cover Elimination Chamber, but on a later date. Thank you for understanding and have a nice day. Like, subscribe, favorite, share, whatever you want to do. Whatever, I don't care. Peace.